Hey, I'm Andrea Lemire, the Education Coordinator here at the Lion Brand Yarn Studio. I'm going to show you some really cool techniques for beginning crochet, and hopefully you'll have as much fun as I have with it. Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to talk about crocheting a beanie or a hat. There are a few different types of constructions, so I'm going to show you and walk you through each one. So this hat here is going to be the most basic hat to start out with. It's going to be nice and easy, done in one piece. So once you're done, you're done. And that's pretty awesome. So I'm going to show you where it begins. Most hats in crochet do start at the top, or what's called the crown of the hat. And you're going to start with one of the beginnings that I talked about in crocheting in the round. And this width of the crown section, so up to this point, is exactly the same steps as in crocheting in the round. So you pick the beginning you want, pick a stitch, and just work out using your increasing until the hat is wide enough to fit whatever head shape you're trying to fit. And then to make it come down like this, that's when you switch to just working even, or working one stitch in every stitch all the way around until the hat length is as long as you want it to be, and then you fasten off. So that's a very basic hat construction using all those techniques. This one here, this is the Woolies ear flap hat. It starts the same way. You can use the same construction up until the bottom brim here. And then these flaps for the ear flaps are added on by just starting to work in crochet rows. So just like the how to single crochet video, if you want your flap in single crochet, you can start working your rows and then turn, go back. And if you want it tapered like this point, then you can just throw some decreasing in there. So you can check out the increasing and decreasing video to learn how to do that. And that way you can get these shapes like this. So this is the Woolies ear flap hat, and this hat is the Comforting Blue Cap. Both patterns are available for free on lionbrand.com. So if you want to download them, try them out, they're great first hat projects to get some practice on. This last hat here, this is a slightly different construction. It's a really great way to practice working your rows, because the way this hat is worked is flat, so in rows, choosing a stitch, working a row, turning, going back until the square or rectangle that you're making is as long as you want your hat to be. And then what we've done is taken the tail that's left after you've fastened off, and you're just going to weave it through all those stitches at the top, cinch it up, and sew it down the back. So this type of construction is great for those of you who maybe are still practicing your rows, aren't ready to move on to crocheting in the round yet. And this hat is called the Organic Green Hat. It's also available for free on lionbrand.com. So now you can see how all these elements that we've talked about in the how-to videos come together to form specific projects.